All right. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Hi, guys. Hi, Luna. So today, I normally do a Thursday theme show in the morning, but I scheduled physical therapy during my normal time. But so we're doing an afternoon show. But I see that several of you have gotten in and looked through the store. Have everything is $3 or less. Starting bid today. Decided I'm needing to clean the shelves back here and make room for some new stuff. So I've kind of been holding off on buying stuff because I just don't have room for it. But I need to go buy stuff. Hi, Nectaroo, welcome in. So look in there, and I do have a lot of pre-bids. So I will be going through those first. If you see something, though, let me know, and I'll jump to that. Instead of the pre-bid. So I'm Stacy. I've been on Knickknacks almost since it started, and I love vintage items. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, so I know a lot of you are from back east. I have a few friends that live out here my direction, but I'm just so glad you joined me today. So welcome in, and let's get started and see what we have on pre-bid for now. So the first pre-bid I have is on this sweet little bottle. It is a mini 7-inch. It almost has a dot optic look to it, just very subtle. Narrow opening, and then the base is wider. It has the remnants of a sticker. You can see it right there. I don't know what that says. But it is beautiful amethyst glass. Let's get some light on the subject here. And it has a pre-bid of starting at $3, and it is running. And I need to go run and get my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. I will return while that's running. All righty. I'm back. And thank you, Happy Thrifter, for your purchase of that. If you're in the auction, the show this afternoon, thank you so much. I need to clean my glasses too. Let's see what is next. Hi, Cami. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop. I have a lot of pre-bids. We're kind of going to those, but I will jump to any requests while we are doing that. We just have that was our first item. Our next item here is this beautiful art glass right here at the top. Nicely made spatter of I do actually. I have a pair of earrings. I have one set pierced and one set clip on, and those will probably go for about 18 each. They're pretty small. They're button size. So if you want me to pull those out, let me know. They're behind me. I can grab them. So this one has got some blue and some white, some red and some yellow. It's kind of a swirl. It's a little bud base. Beautiful. And it is got a $3 pre-bid. It is running. And micro minis, I wonder if you're talking about jewelry, or did you have a little mini animals micro minis? Let me think. Let me think. Okay, Nectaroo, and I'll see if I do. Thank you, Happy Thrifter. This is going to you. And I mean, I have all kinds of critters. So micro mini is how big? What's the largest you would consider a little mini? Because I have some pigs. What else do I have? I just got a 2-inch wooden dollar horse. To me, that's mini because usually they're at least 4 inches and bigger. My next pre-bid is along the same lines. This one is a white iridized spatter vase. Okay, Yeah, I can grab my bucket there. I also have a bunch of little pigs. I don't know if you like pigs, but I do have some pigs. They're about 1 inch tall. No chips on this. I like that it doesn't have the cut and ground top. Oh, okay. Awesome. I was going to run those anyway. I just didn't put them in the show. I have a bunch of choice of one. You know, there'll probably be a choice of one for $1. So you get a good deal on that. Hi, Monty Poo Poo. And this is going to start at $3. It has a pre-bid. All right. No issues. The only other minis I have were in the thimbles. There is a little dog dish in the thimble set that if you're interested in a little blue glass, thank you for your bids, blue glass dog dish that says dog on it. It's really cute. Thank you, Tammy. This one's really pretty. It's got a nice iridized look on it. Yeah, this one's beautiful. Thank you. Let me see where those little pigs are behind me here. I have a box of them. Oh, goodness. And of course, they're buried. All right, so some of these aren't like real minis, but here, this one is like a little micro mini. Nectaroo, if you want me, this would be $1. If you want me to run it, just type in R and I'll run it. I'll just add it to the show. So this is a cute little piggy. Let's see how big he is. He's about 1 3/4, and he is about 1 inch tall. So I've got that little piggy. What else do I have in here? I have this one says Capri on it, but he's a cute little big pig from Capri. I think Capri's in Italy, isn't it? About the same dimensions as the other one. He's really pink. I like this guy. He looks like he's in motion. He's sweet. I have some resin ones. Let's see. Oh, this one's a brooch, actually. Nectaroo. He's cute. So, guys, we're just looking through some minis Nectaroo asked. These are $1 start on them. If you see one, you want me to run them, all three that I just showed you? Okay, yeah, I can do that. We'll run those real quick. I'm good at adding. I do jewelry, so I'm good at we'll do a pig pin, not a pen, a pin. $1 start on him. We'll get that down to 10 seconds and get that weight on him the right way. And here he comes. So here's the little pin. He's a brooch, a little pig brooch. He's on the stage and he's running. He's so cute. I just got some pigs today. They're bigger though. When I was out shopping. Thank you, Nectaroo. Then here's the little guy that looks like he's actually, let's see, because he's in motion. His little foot is up. He's sweet. We'll go ahead and take a picture of him so I don't forget. We'll call him a running pig. $1 start on him. Here he comes. Here he is. He's running. Gotta love those little guys. I think they're so sweet. Hi, Fiber Art Girl. Welcome in, guys. I have lots of pre-bids today, but take a look in there. I will be running pre-bids first, unless I receive a request like I just did from Nectaroo, and I'll run those. We'll call him a Capri pig. $1 start. Yeah, I have too much stuff, guys. I think that's the bane of our existence as resellers. I do. I'll show those too. This one's running. I do. I have all kinds in here. All right. Then I do have some that will run for $3. This one is a little stoneware salt glazed kind of pig. It's a magnet. I'm just going to run them. If you're not interested, then it's okay. You don't have to bid, okay? We'll call it a pig magnet. But then at least they'll be in my system here. Dollar, here he comes. He's running. Then, this guy's so funny. Thank you, thank you. This guy, he's resin or acrylic plastic, I think, more than resin. But look, he's laying on his back and he's like, he's laughing. He's so cute. Gotta love him. He's a laughing pig. He's a happy pig. Dollar start on him. Here he goes. He's running. What else do I have in here? All righty. Thank you, thank you. Then I have this little family. I would do the whole set for $2. They're magnets, probably toll painted. So these would be $2 for, there's 3 pieces there. And we'll just pig magnet family. $2 start. Here they come. If you're not interested, it's okay not to bid. It's not for everyone. I'm just running through the pigs here. Alrighty. This one's cute. He's a little bit bigger. He's 3 inches tall, but he's the little pig under a leaf. This is $1. Under leaf or cabbage leaf, maybe. $1. He's running. Whoops. Yes, retry. There it goes. He's cute, isn't he? Ceramic, porcelain. Just lightly painted, but it's so sweet. All right. And then I don't know if these are the same family, but this guy, I don't know what he's got going here. He's got something over his shoulder. Not sure what's going on. A rope of some sort. We'll go ahead and just run him. Same height as the other one. Pig standing. $1. I do bundle shipping too, so I will bundle the shipping and then return any overages over $1. So no worries there. You won't overpay. You might be interested in these Nectaroo. They're not pigs, but this little package of resin, mini resin hedgehogs. Aren't those cute? Those are $1. Get those in there. These are, how big are they? About 1 inch. Yeah, about 1 inch tall. What are the hedgehogs? $1 start on them. Here they come. Getting some cute little minis here. And then I can find more. I find most of my minis in like baggies. I can't resist. Thank you. Oh, for your bids, Elizabeth. You got in on those cuties, didn't you? All right, so these are going to be $3 each, guys. These are made in Germany. So I've got this cute little porcelain. The reason I know that it's made in Germany because this one is actually marked on the back. So this one just has the florals. He's a little porcelain pig. They do sell for quite a bit more than this, but sticking with my $3 theme here. Whoops. Flower pig. $3. Here he goes. He's running. And then the other one is a Disney. Thanks for your bids, guys. I can talk. I'm like saying guy. guy. And then this one, oh, is that Nectaroo? You got in on that one. Awesome. And then this one is actually, it's not a Mickey, it's a Minnie Disney. And this one is Reuter Porcelain, West Germany. So he's worth a lot of money. So this is a good deal on this one. $3 start on this, and this is Minnie Pig. And here it goes, and it's running. She's cute and does have the Disney mark on there. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right, put that over by your little hedgies. And that's it for the pigs. Whoops, there's one more hiding out here. Oh, this one's cute. One more, and then we'll get to the pre-bids. These are cute. Brass, you got it, Nectaroo. It's a swan back there that I think you're looking at, and we can start there. This is going to be a $2 start on twin pigs, and then we'll get going. Good deals to be had. They're running. They're so sweet. They might be a little dusty. They are ceramic, porcelain, very cute, in good condition. Yay! All right. So this is what I think you were referring to. It has a bird in there. There's just a little bit of wear on the enamel in here. You can see the bird's head, the feet, the tail. Let me pull that up. We'll run that. Please look in the shop, guys. Lots of good things. Everything is $3 or less. This is a brass swan. It's not marked. Has some enamel in it. Great little trinket tray. $3 start. It is running. I think if you take a little bit of maybe furniture polish or something, it looks like it might have had a little water in it. Thank you, Nectaroo. Put that by your little piggies. All right, we have some pre-bids. The next pre-bid is going to be this sweet little tall dark blue to light blue base. It is about almost 8 inches tall. We have a pre-bid. Elizabeth is in at $3, and it's running. Thank you, Nectaroo. You have some cute little things there. Oops, it would be helpful if you could see the whole thing. I love it. It looks like bamboo, the little fronds of bamboo. Very vintage. It is so pretty. I have a lot of vases. I usually do a spring show, but I had shoulder surgery. Thank you, Elizabeth. And I'm kind of behind on things. This next one is also a pre-bid. Elizabeth is in on this one. I have two of these. One is a lily. These are complete new in the box, unused. This one happens to be tulips. It is reverse painted. It also comes with its original paperwork. These are made in China for Northern Lights candles out of Wellsville, New York. And it explains the reverse painting process. Unused, beautiful. Tulips, perfect for the spring. And it comes in its own little box. And that's going to start at $3, and it is running. Hi, Lisa. And then the other one's lily pad. They're both just very beautiful. Exactly. I agree with you, Nectaroo. Make a perfect gift. I'm sure all the tulips have probably already bloomed. I don't know. I live in the desert, so we don't get the tulips. In my house before, I had tulips, and so they usually would bloom in April. Thank you, Elizabeth. Beautiful, beautiful choice there. Oh, there you go, Elizabeth. I guess Nectaroo read your mind. Next one is a beautiful cobalt, beautiful bubble. This is vintage bubble vase with the ruffled flower top. Gorgeous cobalt. I think I put some of these, I got measurements in, but I added some of these at the end of the day. 6 inches on that one. $3 start. It is running. I love the colored glass ones because it's just, if you can put it near a window or where there's light, you just get the color from the flowers and the color from the glass. Thank you, Elizabeth. That one's beautiful too. Is blue your favorite color? Because you can tell it's mine. I have a lot of blue ones. How about a sweet little gold medal ring holder, swan? It almost looks like it's maybe gold plated, but I don't think it is. It's just got some nice gold pink color on it. And it is a ring holder. You just slip your ring right over the top and you have a ring holder you can put maybe next to your sink or on your vanity. That one is started at $30 and it's running. You collect the blue glass. I collect the blue opalescent hobnail Benton. That blue's my favorite color too. Who knew? So my eye gravitates to anything with color, but I'm probably more likely to buy something if it's blue for sure. Thank you, Elizabeth. It's all ready for you to hold the rings. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. Another beautiful little vintage vase. I bought it. I didn't have a light. I was convinced. Oh, you know what it was? Is this was in with a bunch of uranium glass. So I was convinced it was uranium and that it would glow. I put in the description so you wouldn't be fooled like I was that this does not glow. I will prove it just so you know. There you go. Nothing but nothing. It is, I think, about 6 inches, right? Yep, about 6 inches tall. And we have Nectaroo in the lead on that one. Beautiful little green, very vintage looking bud vase. There you go, Nectaroo. Beautiful things today. All right, we have this gorgeous little sun catcher. Not sure who the maker is, but it's a hummingbird. Hummingbirds are always a favorite. You see them right there. And then you just need to put a string through it and hang it in your window or somewhere else so it can catch the light. It's kind of it's a blue, maybe with just a tad of teal in it. So not a cobalt or a true blue, but maybe just a little bit lighter than that. Nectaroo's in the lead on that one, and it is running. Nice glass. Thank you guys for your bids. I'm not sure if Blanco made hummingbirds. When I did a search on it, it didn't come up, but sometimes the Blanco doesn't. And I've never had one, so I couldn't tell you if it feels like that or not. I know that they did have the circle stamp. Hello, Emily. You're here. Thank you guys for your bids. It's a beauty. Definitely gorgeous class. And it looks like Tammy's taken that one. Thank you so much, Tammy. It's beautiful. You got to love hummingbirds, right? My hummingbird's name is Humphrey. I call him Humpy. He comes every morning, and we have little flowered trees around us. Thank you. And he has to show me who he is. So he kind of blends with the trees and everything. So he'll fly really high so that the sky is behind him. And then he'll just sit there and, so I can say hi to him. And then he goes and does his thing. He's a silly guy, that little Humpy. He's a tiny one. Arizona has its own species of hummingbird that is here all year long. And so Humphrey is around all year long. Here's a sweet little art glass swan. That's a grease pen from Goodwill. It's polished, but not highly polished. Beautiful little white with some teal colored speckle on his back. He's got a cute little face. Everything is there. No breaks, chips. He just sits with a nice high head, $3 start, and he's running. Yeah, they're in Arizona. Probably in the warmer areas. I mean, maybe summer up north. Maybe they do migrate up north, but they're down here all year long. They're very tiny. They're not like your total, your normal run of the mill. Because I can tell when it's not him, because if it's a bigger hummingbird, I know it's not Humphrey. Thank you, Nectaroo. So sweet. Sweet little swan. Then I have Claudine is in on this one, I believe. This is cute. Oh, it looks like it's Rose. I thought it was Claudine, but here it is. It's a beautiful hand-painted tin with these sweet little flowers on it. And it works. The lid opens up. It's not damaged. It's not dented. Nice thick paint on it. Just sweet. And that one is starting at $3 and it is running. I like the color contrast between the black and then the florals on the front on this one. Isn't that beautiful? It's a vintage tin. I don't do too much with tins, but every now and then one catches my eye and I just have to have it. Thank you, Rose. So pretty. Here's another little spatter art vase. This one, not marked. It still has remnants of its pontil and it is smooth. It is nice and smooth. So they heated up that pontil to get it to be keep from it being so sharp. Beautiful light, kind of a powder blue and white spatter in this one. Kind of a curvy vase, almost like a gourd shape. $3 start. Nectaroo's in on that one. Little bud vase, so sweet. Don't be shy, guys. If there's something that you'd like me to show right now, just holler it out. I'll pull that up first. I'm just going through pre-bids. Hi, Sherry. But if there's something you see, just let me know. Thank you, Nectaroo. That one's cute. Is it really? Let me see. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? It probably, I had a problem with it. Huh. It wasn't loading up. And so I asked it to try again. And I think it just listed a second time. You're fine, Nectaroo. It's coming to you. No worries. I promise. I'll take care of you. All right. We have this beautiful, I think it's just a glitch in the system because it said, did not load, try again. And I tried it again and then it was fine. It probably just loaded it twice. I love this vase. And it's got, I don't even think I put that on there, but it's got a little ladybug and a butterfly. This is all hand painted. It is signed by the artist Hooper. Look at that. And then I love, look, it's just the faintest shade of pink on the base and on the inside lip. And then this dark green. And then look at the little detail there. It's just a lovely little vase. I've had it a while. But who can resist a little blue butterfly and a ladybug? I know I can't. That's why I bought it. $3 start in. Happy Thrifters in the lead on that one. And I don't think, Nectaroo, that I put a pre-bid on that, so nobody's going to bid on it. So I usually don't do pre-bids on the things that I list on the fly. Thank you, Happy Thrifter. This one is such a beautiful little vase. Hand painted right there. All righty. Where are we next? Oh, somebody saw that lily pad. They saw that tulip. Elizabeth, and she could not resist when she saw the tulip. Same thing with the lily pad. Look at that. Beautiful. Reverse painted Chinese, comes in its own box. with its original paperwork explaining the reverse painting process. It's just so sweet. I love the flowers on the lily. Great condition, brand new, never used. That is going to start at 3 and it is running. Oh, it's so dry here. Oh, everyone having a good week so far? Only one more day and then the weekend. All right, Elizabeth, that's going to you as well. Those will be easy to pack. They have their own little box. All right, we had somebody interested in this set of ceramic salt cellars. I did ask a little more for them because it was multiples. I thought I got everything in at 3, but then I found these and I'm like, I can't do 3. They do say Nippon on the bottom of them. I'm not certain that they are real Nippon because it's not a typical mark, but there are 7 of them. They're little oval shaped salt cellars. They do look hand painted. And you can see it says Nippon hand painted, I think, on the back. Let's see what this one says. This one says Japan. So different marks. I just think it says Nippon hand painted. And Nippon is made in Japan. So yeah, that's the only one that said Japan. There are 7 of them. They are in great condition. They are not chipped or broken. At least it's almost a full place setting, so you could use them if you wanted to. Thank you so much for your bids, and it is running. Elizabeth's in the lead at 7. I love salt cellars. They are so neat. All right, Elizabeth, those are going to you. Thank you so much. Good deal on some vintage salt cellars. Get those. They are so cute. I agree. We've got a cute little silver-plated bear. He's adorable. His face is smooth, but the rest of him is textured. He has his base. You would just, I don't have, do I have a penny anywhere? I don't have any money in here with me. Here, let's try this. This probably works. You just put your coin in there and turn. Well, this doesn't want to work either, and I don't want to damage it. But it opens up. It's usable. There's the slot for the money. It's vintage, and it is $3 start, and it is running. Cute little bear bank. That'd be cute to put in a baby shower basket. He is kind of heavy, so maybe polish him up with a little silver polish rag. He doesn't look that bad at all. Thank you, Nectaroo. Sweet little bear. My hubby picked that up. He loves bears. Bears love him because every time we go camping, we see a bear. We're going to Yellowstone in August, so I'm certain we'll see a bear. This one is an art glass. It has a rough pontil on it. It's not signed, but it's a red swirl. It could be a condiment jar, a trinket jar. Could be a little planter, whatever you'd like it to be. It's ready to go. It is a $3 start, and it is running. And Nectaroo is in the lead. I love your name, Nectaroo. I like to give people names like that. Like my dog. I call him Engadanga. We got Gracie Girl, well, and Humphrey. You know, I have to name everything. Thank you, Nectaroo. That looks really pretty. I like it. Nice spill to the glass, too. You can always tell. Yes, I'm crazy, and I am selling a Joseph original figurine. She is the June figurine. June's birthstone is pearl, thus the pearl in the rose. Has her original sticker, has the signature on the base. She's been around a while. She's very specific, but we are in June. Maybe you know somebody with a June birthday. Yep, I agree. Nectaroo. I agree. It does fit. And Elizabeth's in the lead on this Joseph Original Vintage. Joseph Original June Birthstone figurine. I love Joseph Originals. And believe it or not, I find a lot of them. I think maybe it's because I'm on the West Coast, maybe. I don't know. They were made in California, I believe. There you go, Elizabeth. She is all there. Look, there's her little hand, her hair, everything's perfect on her. She is sweet. Then we have this, I think this is probably a sun purple piece, guys. And I don't know if you know that a lot of the older clear glass had manganese in it. And if you put manganese in the sun, it will turn purple. So a lot of times, either by accident, it would be sat in the window, or some people would do it on purpose where they'd put something out in the sun and they'd purple it up. So this is a cabbage leaf. It is a vintage dish. It is a cabbage leaf. Has the little handle. Could be a nappy dish. Nappy dishes used for lemons at a dining table, or some other bonbon dish, because we all need to eat our bonbons, right? So I have two of these in clear. They're smaller. If you're interested in the two that are smaller, I would do them instead of 3 each. I would do them for $4, so $2 each. They're right behind me. I don't have them listed, but if you're interested, I can run those. But right now we have $4, and Nectaroo's in the lead on the purple cabbage leaf dish. It's really pretty, and I can pull the two clear ones that I have behind me. There you go. Thank you so much, Nectaroo. And the next pre-bid I have is a piece of Lefton porcelain. It is a mini pitcher. It is so beautiful. Look at those sweet little, I don't know, are they lilies of the valley maybe? It has the gold leaf spatter, some gold accents, very vintage, mid-century almost shape to the pitcher. It is marked Lefton China, hand-painted, number 124. No chipping on the top, in perfect condition. And that one is running. All the flowers, I love that when the flowers are not broken off. It might be why I saved this one, because I'm like, okay, if I don't save it, it's going to get broken. Elizabeth's in the lead on that. And Elizabeth is taking it. Thank you, Elizabeth. You have I can tell your style. You have a very soft vintage floral kind of style. I like that. That's pretty. And then I have these sweet little guys. I don't know if they're vintage or not. They're kind of a light, maybe electric blue color of, is that what it was? I right? Sometimes I can get the style of people right away. And the things that you're buying, I totally see it. I see how you probably decorate too. Little egg cups, guys. These are glass. I don't think they're flash, so they might be a little older. I have others. I've had others in other colors. I've had pink ones before. These are going to start at $3 each, but I feel like they need to be together. Be kind of silly to sell them. Elizabeth's, as one. This way you can have breakfast with the partner, right? You each get one. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Love that color too. It goes with your theme, Elizabeth. I can see it. All right, I have this set. These are Japanese. It is plastic. They have probably, these is a decal, not hand painted. It is marked Hong Kong, not Japan. They are plastic. There are 3, so they are little nesting jewelry boxes. You've got your large jewelry box, your medium jewelry box, trinket box. There we go. And then the small one. They're all marked Hong Kong. This one even says made in Hong Kong. Asian themed, kind of a rusty red color. And Rose is in the lead at $3. Hi, Mushy. Mushy the villain. We have a villain in the room. I like that. Mushy the villain. That's sweet. All righty. Let me get the pieces back in. And Rose, congrats on that. You took that one. It's very light at least. But I do bundle shipping and return overages, so I'll take good care of you. All right, that was all the pre-bids. So now we're just going to go in order of the auction. This next item, I love Asian art. And these things just intrigue the heck out of me. It's cork, and it is carved cork scenes. And look, there's a stork with his head up, and then this guy, you can't see his head. Let's see. Is this one broken? Oh no, here's his head. He's hiding. He's really hiding. There's this little eyeball. Sure. So what I'll do, Nectaro, I'll explain that. I'll do that next. We'll take a little break and do a, it's called Choice. So let me run this one, this little diorama. Usually Chinese on these, black lacquer, but they're just beautiful in the window. And that's going to start at $3. And then I'll get set up for this Choice. So on the Choice, I'm going to show you everything I have in the Choice bag. Then I'm going to run the auction and you bid. If you win the bid, you get to say, if you win the bid, the auction, you get to say which one you want. So that would mean that Nectaro, if you wanted the sewing machine, if you won the bid and you won the sewing machine, you would say the sewing machine and I would get that. So one of them, this one's made in England. It is kind of a cast iron, pot metal kind of mini. And then you mentioned the dog bowl, little tiny porcelain dog bowl that says dog is in there. We've got a bisque porcelain cow thimble. I don't know how you would use him, but he's there. We have a Precious Moments with a full description, 1984 Precious Moments. We have, this one's funny, a rat. Look at that. And then there's like little foliage all around. This one says Sutherland, England for the rat, a dirty rat. We have a Parthenon from Hellas, Greece, I would imagine. We have this sweet one. It looks like courting couple maybe, or just riding couple together. Maybe they're on a hunt. Made in Japan. Hunting thimble. We have a musical thimble with the treble clef made in Taiwan. Let me pull this up at Choice so people know what we're doing. I didn't do that. So this is choice of one, no pre-bid, but if you win the bid, you get to choose which of these you'd like. This is just a plain wooden thimble. Then I have 2 other wooden thimbles, one from Central City, Colorado, and one from Crater Lake, Oregon. Of course, we're out on the West Coast, so we're seeing some West Coast locations. We have a lamb bisque porcelain. It is a Nesco. from 1989. Looks more like an Easter. That's an Easter lily on the front of that, right? Thimble there. We have a butterfly. No marking on that one. Hi, Happy Thrifter. You won some of your bids. I'm sure you've already seen that. Thanks for coming in and thank you for your bids. And this one looks like a farm scene maybe with the horses, some cows, a wagon maybe. He's working on a wheel there. This one's made in Japan. I have a lot, guys. This one is from the Homestead in Winter, Currier and Ives inspired thimble. We've got another butterfly. We had a swallowtail, and then this one, I don't know what we'll call it, the red butterfly, made in Taiwan. Make sure that I can get. Hi, Mel. Welcome in. We have this blue. I love this. This one says Monaco. Ooh la la. Monaco. Fancy ancy, huh? Anne Hathaway's Cottage in England, Stratford Upton, Avon, England. Made in England. This one is very like a fine porcelain. It's very light. Almost there. 4 more, guys. This one, it almost has like a pewter look to it. It feels kind of heavy. It is a metal. This is from Skyline. It's got the Space Needle there. And then it says Seattle there. And there's the Space Needle again. Seattle. We have a Mickey Mouse from, Fantasia, right? Disneyland Paris. From Disneyland Paris. That's sweet. That's probably worth some money. That Disney stuff usually is. 2 more. Boda Real 22 de Mayo del 2004. Not sure where. Oh, who's this? Is this Spain? Boda Real, maybe? Portugal? Not sure. You yell it out if you know. The royal wedding, is that what that is? Which royal wedding, Nectaru? May the 22nd, 2004. And the last one is Love is Patient. This one looks very vintage. All right, we're going to run this. If you win the auction, you get to ask for which one you'd like. It is running, my friends. And then we run it. And as soon as I have 3, run it 3 times with no interest, then I put it away and we move on. Let me guess, Nectaru. Is this what you wanted? Yep, I thought so. Sewing machine, that's coming to you. Let's run it again. Duplicate. Here it goes again. I'm going to turn the time down to 10 seconds on the next one so it doesn't run so long. I didn't really read your mind. You mentioned the 2 of them. Don't forget the dog dish, because if you win this one, I imagine that's what you're going for next. Thank you, Nectaru. Looks like you got that one. Is it the dog dish? Is that what you want? Yes, okay, gotcha. Let's run it again. Here it goes. Oh, I forgot to turn it down to 10 seconds. Sorry, guys. Let's see what Elizabeth. Let's see if. Oh, we got Nectaru back in there. I was going to see what Elizabeth would pick. I've got to look around and see. I think I know. What would Elizabeth pick? I think. All right. So Elizabeth, I think you want one of the butterflies. Let's see what she says. One of the butterflies. I'm not sure of the red or the swallowtail. It could be the Love is Patient one, though, too. Ah, see, I got it. There we go. Love is Patient. Yay. I had so many to choose from. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's a sweet one. I love that one. All right, let's duplicate. Don't bid or anything. Let me change the time on it to 10 seconds. There we go. Now we can bid on it. It's running. There's still some good English ones in here. We've got a Disney in here. Nectaroo, what's your choice? The cow. Moo. He's kidding. He's a little cleaning. He's a little dusty. That bisque porcelain, it just picks up so much. All right, duplicate. Run. Here it goes. It's running again. All right, Miss Nectaroo again. What's your next one? The lamb. I like this one too. Unesco. 1989, definitely vintage. All right, let's run it again. And duplicate, and it's running. That was your next choice. Darn it. Oh, man. Come on, Elizabeth. We're rooting for you. We're rooting for Nectaroo too, but what's the next one? Let's see what she says. Oh, the winter scene, the Courier knives. Oops, sorry. Don't even have it in the... That's pretty. That's a nice one too. All right, here we go. Duplicate. And it is running again until you guys are not interested any longer. All right, Nectaroo, what the rat? You're going for those little minis, aren't you? That you first started out. Look, he's even got some wheat there. I love how the grass is growing around him. And he is from, what does it say, Sutherland, England. He's sweet. Let's run it again. I try to get to know you guys. I do. It's important to me. I mean, I tell you all about me. I try to get to know you too. All right, Nectaroo, what would you like? Are you going to go for the sweet, what am I can't, Precious Moments? No? Mickey, because he's nostalgic. Okay. There he is. When we all love Fantasia. All righty. Wrong button. I don't know where I was going. Here we go, running again. If anyone needs me to kind of do a recap of what's still out here, let me know. Sometimes they do. I've had some Precious Moments that have very inspiring signs, but I get what you're saying. And Nectaroo, what are you taking next? The butter. Okay, you want the red one or the here, let's just do it this way. Left, whoa, or right? L or R? All right, I would have said that one too. Just it's this bright red. You don't see very many of the red butterflies. All right, running again in case we're still interested. Hi, V. Dessler. Sorry, I know some people are coming in and we're just doing choice, and that takes a little bit more of my attention. We're going to run this again. We run it 3 times. If we have no interest, then we move on. So this is the second time. Still a lot of great things left, great deals left in the store. Take a look in there. If there's something you'd like me to run, just let me know. Or if you pre-bid on it, I will, gotcha. I will run that first. All right. Here we go again, maybe. And it's running. Thank you, Nectaroo. You got some good little. See, it pays to ask about minis, huh? It pays to say, hey, do you have any of blank? Because sometimes it does pay, especially with us as resellers. We have a lot of stuff in the background. All right. One more time, and then we're done with these, and we'll move on. Hello, darling. Welcome in. Oh, I guess it would help if I start this auction. Oh, Elizabeth, you saw something that precious moments. She looks like she's got her sewing, her needle point out. You see that? She's doing a little needle point right there. She's so sweet. Oh, it's signed too by Sam B. He's the guy right there, Samuel Butcher. All right. Duplicate. Here it goes again. I also have some mini. They're not really this mini, but I have the metal old vintage tool pencil sharpeners too. So, all right, let's get these put aside and see if I have any pre-bids. Nope. The next thing we're going to go to then is going to be this cutie here. Let you look at that while I put these away. These are little glass, blown glass. It does say on the back, made in China, not Glass Baron. Sometimes Glass Baron will put their mark on the back, but it does have a made in China sticker. Cute little blown glass bears with some gold highlights there. $3 start. It is running. On a little mirror. All right, thanks for looking at them. Then I have a blown glass swan with a little blue beak and little blue eyes. And then it's got the little 3-leg stand on that. This one's only a $2 start. It is running. So sometimes they'll be a little bit less than the $3. Oh my gosh, I got to show you this one pig, Nectaroo. He's hilarious. I set him aside and I just now found him. I didn't show you this guy. Look at him. He's got his tankard of ale. He's already, looks like he's already drank one. It's made in England, 1992. He's resin. This one's a little bit bigger. Maybe that's why I sat him aside. He's 3 inches tall. He's hilarious. All right. We have another bottle similar to that that purple one that I started the show with. This one's more of a geometric shape to it. This is some nicer glass. This one actually is marked on the bottom. I'm not sure what the marks mean. It doesn't really give me a maker or a location of where the bottle was made, but it is a beautiful, hi Jackie, a beautiful bottle base in blue. That's going to start at $3 and it is running. And this one is about 8 inches tall, so a little bit taller than the other ones that we saw. But nice blue glass. Not quite, I mean, cobalt. I guess you could almost call it cobalt blue. And what do we have next? A brass. I love fish. This one, he's got a little wear in him. Probably they put coins in there, and he's brass. He's unmarked, except for Goodwill grease pen. And he is going to start at 3, and he is running. Put a little brass polish. I don't know if that's worn through. I think it just might be a little stain that could probably be buffed out. Hi, Sunroom Chair. Welcome in. Take a look in the store, guys. Still a lot of items left. I'm happy to pull anything up for you, and I will check periodically for pre-bids. This guy is sweet. If you love birds and parrots, he's a carved toucan. Beautiful colors on this guy. He was made in Ecuador. He is marked, but great condition, great vibrant color to him. I just love toucans because of those large beaks. Have you ever watched somebody feeding one of them? I don't know how in the world he knows what to do with all that beak, but he must need it to get inside fruit or inside trees to get to the fruit. I'm not sure. $3 start on him. This would look good like in someone's sunroom or amongst your plants, especially if you have some more tropical versions. Then next we have this guy. I wish I had the creamer to go with him, but he would be great for anything really. This is made in occupied Japan, which puts it post-World War II. Just a little bit of paint wear on the base, but otherwise that beautiful orange-red color is so good on it. No cracks, no repairs. It's the shape of a tomato. It's the color of a tomato. It has 2 handles, and it's ready to go home with you. $3 start. It'd be neat to put your salt, your cooking salt, beside the stove. You could just reach in. It doesn't, it's a sugar bowl. So I don't get messages very often on my phone. Usually I can go all day and never have a phone call or a text, and I'm not kidding. As soon as I started this, oh my gosh. It's, I did that cork scene. Why was that pulled up? Oh, I know this is why. Right? As soon as I come on, it's a bowl for all your pigs. They like tomatoes. I thought I did this one already, but I forgot I have another one. This one is this little, what are they called? Why can't I think of what they're called? Anyway, the herons. But this one is a jewelry box with a cork scene on the top in great condition. Beautiful silk interior on that. Has its original made in China sticker in great shape. And that's going to start at 3. It's all lacquered in a faux wood lacquer on the outside, maybe a little chip right there. This could hold all your pigs too, Nectaroo. But it wouldn't be as fun as a tomato for your pigs. I agree. It wouldn't be as fun. All right, this next one I have, these are Pearpoint. This is going to be a choice. Hi, Kathy. They're glass. They're supposed to be for like teacups and stuff, but they are very collectible glass. They're usually historical in nature in terms of buildings or societies. I see a lot of them, but this one is a butterfly in beautiful blue. This one doesn't have any chips or cracks. I'm thinking I have 1 or 2 that do. This one is from the Cranberry World in Plymouth. Where does that say? Oh, Massachusetts. Usually they sometimes have a year on it, but this one is cranberry, and it's got this heron, or I don't know, this bird, I think, or maybe that's the cranberry plant, what it looks like. I've never seen one. You won the tomato. You want the tomato or you want it? Did you win it? Did I just not see that? Oh my goodness. That's, does it say you won the tomato? Because it doesn't show up, or you want the tomato. Oh my gosh, it doesn't say that. Let me look back and see if I can find it. Oh boy, I tell you, Knickknacks is having a little issue today. Yeah, it's not coming. Yep, there it is. Okay, it came up. You did win it. Yay! Congratulations, Nectar Roo. Sorry about that. It did not come up that way on the screen, but I see that you won it, so we're good. Why is it picking on you today? I don't know. Why is it picking on you? So we've got the butterfly, we've got the red cranberry, we've got the what is this called? Cape Cod 5-cent savings bank, and it says 1855 to 1985. Life, I know, right? Well, I don't want it to pick on you. I'm just double checking. There might be a little flea bite on the bank, the couple of flea bites on the bank plate. Then we have this beautiful teal one. This is from New Bedford Preservation Society, 1982. But beautiful, look at that woman on there. And this is a beautiful teal color. I'm just looking, no issues. Up, maybe one little flea bite right there. Okay. And then the last one is this one. And this one, I think, is a school. It gives the latitude and longitude of the New Bedford Port Society. And I'm just, there's a little flea bite right there. All right, so let's run. These are your choice for $3. It is running. You get a choice of one of these beautiful vintage Pearpoint glass decorative mini plates. They sell for a lot more than this. I had a lot more. This is kind of what's left of what I had. All right, Elizabeth, which one did you want? The butterfly. I said it right when you pushed enter. I figured the butterfly. It'll look good with your little theme going back here. Definitely the blues. Oh yeah, that blue is just so amazing. All right, let me duplicate and run it again. I'm going to change the time on it though. There we go. I'm going to take it down to 10. If we get no interest, then we will move on. We've got the cranberry. We've got the Bedford Preservation Society, Bedford Port Society, and the Cape Cod 5-cent savings bank. One more time and we'll be done. And we'll move on to the next one. Hi, Liz. Welcome in. All righty. Let me go back to the auctions. And we have some more salt cellars. Which are behind me. So I didn't pull them out last night. Let me grab them real quick. I think these are all the same. Yes, they are. These are pressed glass. There are 6 of them. Now, if you're interested in them, I can change the listing to all 6 for $6. Or I can just run it for $1. If you're not interested in one or all 6, then I'm just going to move on and not run the auction. They're just crystal. They are pressed glass. These make great little marble holders, paperweight holders, but they are also salt cellars. Okay, we can come back to them if anyone changes their mind, but I'm going to go ahead and say nobody wants interested, and we'll remove that from stage and go to the next item. This is a sweet little vintage blue vase. I love it's a beaded. Do you see the beaded columns on here all the way up? That's what it looks like. It has a number 5 on the bottom. Not sure what that means. It is almost 5 inches tall. And whoops, and that's going to start at $3, and it is running. I thought I had like a couple more of these, but I only have like 2 of the salt spoons that go with them. That's the thing you can't find, are the little tiny glass salt spoons. Alrighty, thank you for looking at that. The next item is cobalt blue. You can tell I like blue. This is, they call it like a handkerchief vase because it has these little ruffles on it, but it's beautiful. It was hand blown. They've ground the pontil on that. Beautiful glass, vintage handkerchief vase. Good deal on that. $3 start. Thank you, Elizabeth. Have a great day and a great weekend. If I don't see you, appreciate you. Have a great one. It says 2 of 2 because I do have 2 of these, but I didn't put them both on. All righty. And the next item we have is another blue base. Who knew? Cobalt. This one's really tall and slender. I think it's like 10 inches. All right, there we go. Ooh, it's a tall one. All blue. Has this pedestal base to it. Has that little ruffled flower opening. It's a light glass. $3 start. It is running. I'm thinking probably doing some, maybe some jewelry tomorrow. I have some new purchases of some great higher end, not real high end, but I mean, I usually do pretty cheap jewelry shows. Probably some $5 to $10 starts on some of my stuff. So if you like jewelry, I have vintage and I have more contemporary costume. Tomorrow I will probably pop on. This one is 24% lead crystal. It has this gold rose on it. It's kind of in the button pattern. You see there? Beautiful little glass, slender glass bud base. And that's going to start at $3 and it's running. Hi, Lisa. Welcome back. Hi, Jody Jam Jam. Did you have a good show? I didn't get a chance to pop in and say hi. I bet it was wonderful. You always have a wonderful show. All righty. Take a look in the shop. Still has some good stuff left. I'm just going down in order. All right. We have this. Of course, I am in Arizona. This desert scene tile. It is gorgeous. It's got the saguaro. That's how you say that cactus. Saguaro cactus. This one is probably, oh gosh, what do they call this one now? Can't think. We've got your prickly pear, big sun, mountains. The tile itself is made in Italy. You can take this off. This is how I purchased it. It is a recipe card holder. You just put your recipe card hole in there and then you put it like that and it stands up. $3 start on that. Nice and bright. You could also just take that off and it has the little felt pieces that you could just use it as a coaster. Thank you for looking. What's next? This is a sweet little Avon. I'm going to change the price on this guy. He's only going to be $2. Sweet little Avon trinket dish. It says a gift of love, and it has the flower basket decal on it. It does say Avon on the bottom there. You can see through that. It says it's 24% lead crystal. No chips, no cracks, no damage. Be great for rings or giving somebody a gift of jewelry in. $2 start on that. Hello, Peaches Corner. Welcome in. Very vintage. It's a nice solid piece of glass. Thank you for looking. What do we have next? How about a rooster? If anybody had any farmhouse decor. I picked him because the painting on him is really, really well done. It's got one little miss there, but look at the painting on him. You can see the texture of his feathers, even on his feet. I just think he's adorable. I think it's a rooster, probably more than a hen. I love the blue feathers on his tail. Looks Mexican in my mind. Folk art. $3 start on him. Don't be shy. If there's something you'd like to see, just let me know. All right, Mr. Rooster, off you go. I have this beautiful lacquer. This is Japan. It is a pumpkin shape. There's the little stem for the pumpkin, hand-painted lacquer. I love the inside. You don't expect it to be that cream color. And it is marked made in Japan. I think they use these for like rice and condiment kind of things, but it's still great as a trinket dish. $3 start, and it is running. Can you believe that June is already here? I can't believe it's like June. What is it? June 4th already? My goodness. All right. I love this little piece here. I thought it was maybe Nambe. It does have a marking. I think is that like a P or an R. It's that aluminum type material, but it's heavier, polished, chrome. Little heart trinket dish. $3 start. It's running. I believe. Welcome in. I don't know if it's handmade or very shiny. It's got a nice feel to it. Alrighty. And next. Now I put this as Namaji, but it's not marked. And usually Namaji is marked on the bottom. It could be an end of day piece. It is definitely ceramic. You can see right in there, it's like it was either painted black or maybe it was a raku style. I'm not sure. But it is a neat little vase. It's not little, it's pretty tall. Let's see how tall this one's. 7 inches tall. But it's either the end of day. Was that Morgan end of day? I can't remember. It starts with an M. But it has some beautiful colors in it. That one's going to start at 3, and it is running. Still have some salt cellars coming up, little shell art, little shelf sitter. She's adorable. And not much left. I'm thinking I have 3, 4, 6, maybe 7 or 8 more pieces to show. In fact, the shelf sitter is next. Here she is. She is occupied Japan, so this is post World War II. She's got her music book. She's sitting and contemplating in her mind the notes that she's going to be singing. And as you can see, I had her sitting up here on the shelf. She's very cute, maybe a little wear on her bow or not. And sometimes they just didn't paint the whole thing. Her book still has all the notes in it. $3 start for her. She is running. She'd be cute on the edge of a plant too. No chips, no cracks. Thank you for looking at her. And then, whoops, come back here. How about this very heavy onyx stone carved die, because it is one. You've got the one is red, the 6 is red, the others are all black. And then it has these rounded corners, but I love the grains and the different striations in the rock and the different colors. It almost looks like it's cracked, but it's not. Isn't that pretty cool? That's going to start at $3. It is running. It's not extremely heavy. In fact, what did I have that was heavy? That bear is almost heavier than this is. Good paperweight. You could have your favorite number up. This is a gorgeous little punched metal trinket box. I just love how ornate the punched, the reticulated sides are. And then look at just the styling on it. I don't know where it was made. It has 3 feet, has this mesh. It might be like more of a incense or potpourri box than a trinket box. But it does open, it does close. And then it has this sweet little finial, rose or flower finial with a leaf on the top too. That's going to start at $3 and it's running. It's really sweet. All right, next we have this porcelain swan. It's very lightweight and it feels like fine quality, and it has no markings on it. Beautiful little flower on this side, maybe a cherry blossom, I'm not sure. Some gold. And then on the other side, you've got a heron and a lily pad. It's very, very beautiful. $3 start. It's running. It's a little trinket dish or a planter. Can't believe something this beautiful does not have a mark on it. Probably had a sticker, and a lot of times the stickers wear off or get taken off. That's probably what happened to her. How about some Jeremy Diller? These are coasters. They did come in sets of 6, but this one does have a little bit of a chip underneath, which really just looks like a glaze mist more than anything. She's an enameled mermaid. I love the green, kind of almost like a raku type glaze on her. But she does have that one little chip on the underside. It is signed Jeremy Diller is the artist. I have a lot of his stuff. I see it a lot. I think I read up on him. He was out of Texas. He's no longer with us, but he It passed a couple of years ago. $3 start. Righty, thank you. Hi, Solexa. That's that. Thanks for looking. Hello, Amy. Well, I love mermaids, thus the Mermy name on my selling account here. But this one, I just couldn't pass up. Somebody's shell art. It looks like this is some sort of polymer possibly on the bottom, and then they've attached some shells, a little bit of foliage, made a flower out of some shells, another shell here, and then this big shell here could be maybe for flowers or whatever. But I just love it. It's a seashell art, and it's going to start, and it's running. Take a look in the shop if you're just coming in, guys. There's still some good stuff left. Let me know if there's anything you want me to run or you just want to see it. Hi, Sasha. Welcome in. This would be nice, like in a terrarium or on your patio, and dress up your outdoor space. These next salt cellars, there are 3 of them. They're not marked. This is the person's name that painted them. They're a very pale yellow with a gold edging on them. Sweet little porcelain salt cellars. There are 3 in the set, and we're going to start that at 6, and they are running. That should say gold, not hold. All right, and then I think probably the next one's going to be the other salt cellars. It is. So these salt cellars, they also came across on my research as sake cups. They're not labeled, if I remember. No, and the one does have a chip on it. I thought, was that maybe, I'm making that up. I don't see any chips. Nope, no chips on these guys. Oh, yeah, I see. I think it's a chip right there. All right, so they have different little scenes in them. I'm not sure if they're Japanese or Chinese. Different little hand-painted symbols in the bottom. That one has a 48. They did come across as being very old. That one's missing a little bit of painting on it. $3 for the set of 4, and they are running. Salt cellars or sake cups, whichever you'd like them to be. They're very thin. Kathy's in the house. Hey, Miss Kathy. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm just about done. I think I have 2 things left. Then I'm going to do a scan. What are you up to today? I'm good. I'm good. I don't usually have shows in the afternoon, but my physical therapist had an appointment this afternoon, had to put me in the morning during my normal morning time. I almost missed it. I had my show scheduled, and then I looked at my schedule, and I'm like, oh no, I have a conflict. I have to go to PT. Guys, this is Sun Purple. I had mentioned earlier I sold another Sun Purple piece. That clear glass has manganese in it, and when you put it in the sun, it will purple up like this. So sometimes that's done intentionally, sometimes it's done accidentally because you put something in, like on a shelf in the sun, and it turns purple. So this is purple. It did not come as purple. It's like a little thumbprint imperial glass nut bowl that is going to start at 3, and it is running. Oh, I took it off the stage. I pushed the wrong button, guys. Can't Get with the program here. All right. I did that yesterday during your show. I was loading some last minute things. Or was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. One of those days that I was in your show, I was watching you on my computer, and I was loading things with my phone. So I was doing the same. Got to take advantage of the time when we can, right? All right, this is the last item that I have not shown. It's a cute little toffee tin. It is Thorns toffee from Leeds, England. I love the little vintage artwork on this. Look, he's got a little stick horse. There's Mother Goose. There's little boy petting puppy. There's Mary with her little lamb. Little boy blue. I don't know who all of these. I don't know who this would be. And I don't know who this one would be. If you know, tell me. And then it's got these little birds looking through the window at the top. It is cute. $3 start, and it is a running. It's very vintage. Oh, maybe little Jack Horner. Yeah, you got two boys there. I don't know. To market, jig, no, I don't know. I know. I don't know who the other guys were. All right, guys, that's everything. Unless you want me to add this little guy. I didn't put him in. He's England, but and he's got something here on his bum. Anyway, he's drank a little bit too much. He finished off the bottle. He's drinking his tankard. He's resin. Okay, I will definitely do that. Tell her I'm coming, Kathy. Okay? All right, let's do a scan real quick. Show you what's left. If you see anything that you are interested in, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to be raiding into Jujubee. That's one of the Stacy's. I'm one of the other Stacy's, and there's still Pixie Sticks and some other Stacy's. See, I told you, I didn't say in your show, but I'm like, I have a small one. It's a little tiny. Yours is huge. A lot bigger than mine. Hey, Karen, we're just getting ready to finish up. I'm doing a scan of things that I have left. And then we're going to go right into Jujubee. Yeah, it's just like yours. I've had one that's larger. You've got your little herons there, cranes, whatever they are. It's almost exactly like yours. It's just smaller. All right, guys. Oh, I see them a lot down this way. So that's it for my show today. Thanks for joining me. And thank you guys for helping me to weed out the crud behind me. It's not crud. It's good stuff. It's just I can't keep buying if I don't make up room to put things on the shelf. Otherwise, it ends up on other shelves, right? So let's go see Jujubee. I might be on tomorrow or Saturday with jewelry. I have some stuff here that I need to go through that's new. Otherwise, I will see you. I won't see you on Monday for weekly finds. I have a doctor's appointment, but I'll see you next week sometime. Just look for me. You too, Kathy. Have a great night. I know it's almost night there. It's still afternoon here, but all right, guys, let me turn you around. Let's go find Jujubee. Here we come, Jujubee.